in blood, huh? Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security. And seek to God, I got that name because I'm finding. Red we live for life, post on the block, this world.
Hi, welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on Hot Topics TV. And you know, if the topic is hot, we're on it. Man, listen, Pooh Shiesty avoids prison life sentence with a guilty plea. Now remember, Pooh Shiesty was sitting still. He was holding it down. He was supposed to take it to trial and beat it. But the day before he was scheduled to go to trial, before his set date for his trial to start, he changed his plea to guilty. You know why? For those of us who've been in the system or understand how the system works, you already know why. Somebody was looking at him and saying, you better take this deal. Because if you take it to court and you lose, they're about to hit you with the whole library. Not a book, not a page. You about to get everything in it. You about to get the kitchen sink in the back. In other words, Pooh Shiesty was actually facing a maximum of a life sentence in prison. So somebody got to him and said, take the deal. And he took the deal. And rightfully so. He should have taken the deal. He's pretty young. He can still get out in time. But hit with a life sentence, it would have been over for him. Now I'm going to explain to you why he should have taken a deal. Because it was pretty solid, the case. And he would definitely have lost if he had taken it to trial. So rapper Pooh Shiesty caught a big break in his legal case as the Memphis native managed to avoid a possible life sentence in prison due to a plea agreement deal on Wednesday, January 5th. Now, I might add that the judge who is seeing this now said, listen, that deal of 8 years and a couple months, it's still not guaranteed under the judge that will handle his sentencing. So it's still up in the air about 9 years. He might get more, but this is where it stands right now. Now, according to Rolling Stone, the Back in Blood rapper will plead guilty to conspiracy to possess a firearm in furtherance of violence and drug trafficking crimes in relation to a October 2020 incident during which a man was shot in the ass during a robbery at a Florida hotel. Shot in the booty. That's it. It wasn't no car riddled with bullets. Nobody was shot in the chest. Nobody was laid out getting chest compressions and CPR from the emergency response teams. And a man got shot in the ass. And I'm going to tell you why. So what happened was they made a deal with this person and they were about to go pick up like some retro Jordans. I don't know if you know it, but you got sneakers out there that's worth like thousands of dollars. So they were about to go pick up some exotic weed and some retro sneakers that were worth thousands of dollars. I think what happened was either the person who said they were going to sell it to Pooh Shiesty actually really didn't have it and decided to rob him. They thought he was sweet and gunshots rang out. Or was it that Pooh Shiesty and his sidekick decided, hey, we leaving with the money, we leaving with the goods, and we ain't giving them ish, and gunshots rang out. Either way, somebody got shot in the ass and Pooh Shiesty ended up in prison. Okay? Now, the 22-year-old now faces 8 years and 1 month in prison instead of a life sentence. And this is part of a plea deal. 3 other charges in the case were dropped, lessening the possibility of a lengthy jail time. His real name is Lontrell Donnell Williams Jr. Shiesty, who has been in custody since June of 2021. Damn, the beginning of summer of 2021. So he done missed the whole summer of 2021. He done missed the Christmas. He done missed the New Year's. And he about to miss a whole lot more. He got locked up due to his involvement in the Memorial Day weekend shooting at the King of Diamonds strip club in Miami. Was linked to the hotel shooting after authorities, listen to this part. See, you be thinking you're a perfect criminal, right? And you leave little stuff behind. It's the little shit that gets you. So, after authorities found a Louis Vuitton bag, and the Louis Vuitton bag was left at the scene of the shooting, bro. Gunshots start to ring out, and somebody ran away and left a real Louis Vuitton bag with over $40,000 in cash. It was $40,912 when the feds counted up every penny of it. $40,912 in cash was left at the scene of the shooting as everybody fled. Now, after further investigations, according to these papers, authorities matched the serial number of one of the $100 bills that was left at the scene of the shooting. They matched that serial number to be identical to a $100 bill that Pooh Shiesty was flashing on social media earlier. Pooh Shiesty, y'all heard that. When gunshots rang out at the scene, because you know how it is, gunshots blazing, everybody is running, covering, you not tough. You not tougher than a gunshot, so everybody is running for safety. They running for cover. And in the midst of all that, they ran away and left the Louis V bag with all the money in it, over $40,000. It's hard working folks out here that don't have $40,000 saved up in their savings account. Young boy, early 20s, ran away, left his Louis V bag with over $40,000 in it. But he's a successful rapper. He's getting money. I mean, he backed by Gucci Mane, right? Signed to Gucci Mane's label. Had a couple of hit records. His father is mob boss. Y'all don't know the backstory? Okay. So they ran away and left it. And then there was money on the scene. And that money led back to Pooh Shiesty. Do you see how much you're being watched? That even the serial number, you flash a $100 bill or a couple of hundreds on social media, and the feds go back and take your video down and play your video in slow motion and match that serial number to a $100 bill that was found at the scene. You can't get away with that. That was you. You had the $100 bill. It ain't no different $100 bill. It's the only $100 bill with that serial number on it. Every dollar bill gets a serial number. There ain't no matching ones. It's like fingerprints to human beings. So if people are asking why he changed his plea at the last minute, going to trial, and said, hey man, I want to plead guilty, it's because of that $100 bill. Pooh Shiesty is currently being held without bond and he remains incarcerated, but he has yet to receive a court date for his sentencing. Now, shout out to all his fans and all that. I just thought you should know that as of now, the judge has said that it's not a guarantee that he will get that 8 years. He could possibly still get quite a bit more, just not a life sentence. Usually, the judge listens to and works with the prosecution. And in his case, the prosecution has recommended that he be hit with 8 years and a month. So if the judge listens, we know Pooh Shiesty ain't going to be home in about 8 years if they let him serve out the whole time. Leave your comments in the comment section below. We'll catch you on the next video. Are you a Pooh Shiesty fan? Do you think his career is going to be okay as a rapper if he does 8 years in prison? Or will things and times have changed and moved on, and he'll be coming home to a whole new scene and people who don't remember him? Talk to me. I'll catch you on the next video. Hot Topics TV. I'm out. Peace.